Hello again. Right, we've got another parcel here. It's quite a big one. Wonder what it can be. Right, let's open them up. Have a look. And good God. Not brilliantly packaged, but it's okay because it come from DPD, my favourite delivery service. Absolutely amazing DPD. I only had one problem with them, and that wasn't my regular DPD driver, so we can there. Right, this, oh good God, right, okay, okie dokie cokey, that's my invoice. I better put that somewhere safe over there. Let's just pop that down there for a minute so you can see what this bad boy is. It's can't say the name, I do apologise, but there we go. It's a gimbal to hold a camera, I think up to the weight of, is it 2.2 kilograms or it's 1.8? It'll pretty much hold any SLR camera that you want to chuck on it. And the lovely, I can't remember what this is called, Follow Me Focus, which I'm not sure I'm going to use. I might try and rig that up to zoom, because I think that would be a little bit more useful for people. Right, here we go. Let's oh, box is a bit dinged in the side, but that's what boxes are for, to protect your purchase. So okay, opens up normally. Yeah, nice little case it's in. It's not a proper transport. Oh yeah, no, that's not a bad little case. That's pretty cool. That's pretty sturdy for a foam case. And we have some paperwork. Let's have a look first. We have something in Chinese. Is it all in Chinese? That is all in Chinese. So we won't be using that one. Let's pop that back in the box. And then we have some lovely English. The QR codes on the back for the app, which is going to be important because I intend to use that app and see what it's like. Hope we're in focus because we're using a different camera. Let me just make sure. There we go. I don't know if that is. We'll find out. Tap to focus. It's a Samsung NX Mini. Thought it'd be a great little idea for vlogs. Right, in here we have an AK 2000 quick start guide, which is probably similar to that bit of paperwork I put there. Yeah, it's just about balancing and bits and pieces. I watched a few YouTube videos on this. Warranty card, I'm not sure that's going to hold much merit, being it Chinese and having to ship it back to China. I expect to get any service done on it, but decent Chinese stuff lasts a good amount of time, probably longer than a lot of the American made rubbish that's out there. Sorry, and the British made rubbish, because you know that's what it is rubbish that we make. Right, there we go. That's a very well presented bit of kit. See if we can get in a bit closer on that. There we go. Yeah, and that's a really good case. Right, first things first, I'm going to get this charger out. Now, these batteries, pretty easy to come by. These is what you use in a vape stick, and I've already got some of these because I vape, unfortunately. I do apologise, it's the only way I could give up smoking, but it's worked for me. And I'm slowly coming down on the old vape. If you not really cared, probably not. I could do with my knife, which I don't know where I have put. Absolutely fantastic. Right, anyway, 4 batteries. These types of batteries are absolutely amazing. They last ages in vapes. There's no, my vape only takes 1. There's 4 here. So yeah, let's pop that bad boy just down there. I think this is probably the cable for the charger. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, it's cable. Is it for the charger? It's only USB. Okay, so it's only a USB. That's pretty smart. I probably won't need that one because I've got loads of USB, or micro, mini, micro. I don't know what it is nowadays. It should be USB-C. I'm guessing these are parts for the gimbal, so I'm probably am going to have to use the quick start menu thing guide to let me know where I need to put these bits. But let's get the bits out one by one. Let's pop that back because I don't need that cable. I will need the other bit though. Oh, there we go. I'll go around a certain way. Right, I don't know what this little box is. Probably some more fitments. Oh, cables. Okay, I can use these. Not sure how it would connect to my Sony. That looks like a Canon plug to me. Okay, and that is the Sony plug, I should think there. And another one. I don't know what there's a two in each. No, there's one there. I reckon that's a Canon one. There's a Sony one there, and then a really weird one. I don't know what that one would be for. Some kind of micro mini camera, but that's really cool. That's useful. I thought that's what's one thing I wanted to sort of or was hoping that it come with, and it does. So that's a plus for me. These little boxes have got a little hole cut out at the top, and they're slotted in there. So you when you go to get them out, you just pull them up with one finger. That's thinking. That is good. Bit of foam. Ah, this is for putting an extension rod in. For if you get an extension rod, or if you buy the one with the extension rod, which this is big enough for me. I'm going to struggle carrying something like this around. We have a camera mount. These are meant to be really good because they go long ways rather than sideways, which I totally understand. And they got that little bump on there for cameras, and the lenses for the bumpy bits. Right, let's pop them back. Everything so far has been metal. This is metal as well. This is really, really well made. Really good quality. Feels good. And look at that tripod. Look how flat that tripod mount is. That's good because a lot of them have a little curve. They're normally, well, my other one that I've got up there is sort of about like that. It's not completely flat. That is really good, and it's so long. The legs, they are fantastic. Let's have a look. That is so sturdy. Right, okay, let's leave that there for a minute because I'm going to get the actual gimbal out. And it's really easy getting stuff out. It's got little holes everywhere to pull bits out. So let's lift this beastie out. And I can feel it's got some serious weight on it. And this is meant to be one of the lighter ones. That is really good on your hand. That's a nice... I am left-handed, but I do use a gimbal in the right hand because that's the way they're designed to be used. That is very top heavy. I'm guessing with the batteries in it's going to be better. And what a lot of people use this for, screws in the bottom, make sure the base is in, yeah. Pop it in. And because it's metal, it's nice and sturdy, you've got a handle. And that's pretty smart. I am going to enjoy using this. That could do with a bit of, maybe they should have, let's just move that up a little bit so it doesn't scrape. Go. Very nice. And this has got brushless motors that go all the way around on every axis of the gimbal, so you can pretty much do whatever you like with it. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to probably do a balancing video because I know people do them different ways. And there's not really a proper way of doing the balancing because every time you balance one part, you're going to have to go back to one of the other parts and rebalance it. That's just the way it's going to be because you're adjusting the centre of gravity at one point, so it's going to change on the other point. So you're going to be going back and forward. So it doesn't really matter which way round you balance this. A lot of people say it does, but it really doesn't. If you think about how physics works and the balance of gravity, that's what you're doing. So if you're moving one thing, another thing's going to change. So it's going to be back and forward, back and forward, back and forward. Apart from me getting the charger out and everything, oh, let's have a quick look at this. If I can open this box. I forgot about this little bad boy. It might not even go on. It might be something I might just sell on that I might just not use. Or it might be just something that I keep hold of in case I do use in the future. Which is a possibility. Right, okay. Nice little box, nicely presented. All this stuff is really nicely presented. This is a brushless motor on this bad boy. I like saying that. I don't care. If you don't like me not saying it. That's some kind of mount. I think this goes on either the gimbal or it goes on a motor. That's a little bar for it. I have sort of seen a little brief description of how to set it all up, and I wonder if this has got a battery in it. Maybe that's what this is here. Or does it run off? No, that's the gearing part. Oh, and we've got an Allen key, and you've got, yeah, all the bits and pieces in there. Cool. So, what's our instruction manual? Yes, there was. Oh, that's a bit hard to get back in the box, just like everything is. Once you get it out, you can't get it back in. So let's pop in there. There's a cable in there as well. I'm guessing that's to connect that to the gimbal. Okay, it went back in. Yeah, that's good, because not a lot of things would go back in there. And there we go. Ah, it probably powers. Yes, right. Okay, so it powers through the gimbal. That's pretty good. That's a good idea. There's your little USB. That's a USB-C port. So that's interesting. Everything else isn't USB-C. This is metal. This is really nice. That's got nice action on that. This is really well made kit. What can I say? That is everything. And I am the presentation of this absolutely amazing. It's 100% better presentation than I actually thought it was going to come with. I mean, the gimbal in there's got a touch screen. This is a nice bit of kit. It's professional, but it's not full professional. It's probably semi-pro stuff. Is the way I'd probably grade it. I'm going to pop these bits actually inside so I don't lose them, because I lose everything. I'll put it down. I won't know where I put it, and I've literally just put it behind me, and then I can't find it. So let's put that bit over there. This bit's a bit thicker. So let's see if the case closes with those bits in there. Absolutely brilliant. And it's got these little tabs. It's like a proper briefcase. That is a very smart bit of kit, and I wouldn't have a problem carrying this around and undoing it and resetting it up and doing all the balancing again, because that's a smart little case for it to come in packed. It's not going to get damaged. It's really cool. Right, thank you for watching my video. Like and subscribe. I mean, I've not got many subscribers, but you know, it would be nice if I got a few more. Brilliant. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Hello people, back again. Right, we're doing this video on my Surface Pro X. I thought, why not? I don't really use it much. Right, okay, we have got something else. We have a projector. Right, my other projector failed. Elfis, I can't remember what one was. It was a native 1080p. These all seem to be pretty much the same. They're not very good with red colours. They make it look pink, and I've seen reports that says this does the same. Although I did see some actual online reports, not from Amazon, from elsewhere, saying that it had an absolute fantastic picture quality and great colours. So I'm just going to let this sort of tide me over, and then I'll be looking for something up to maybe £1,000, a half decent, proper branded projector. Yeah, this pretty much looks exactly the same as the Elfis one I had. And I did get another Elfis after I got refunded. That claimed to be 1080p. I looked everywhere on the advert on Amazon. It has been corrected now though. Because it was only native, what was it, 800 by 480. That's absolutely useless. So as soon as I seen that, I unpacked it. I seen it in the instruction manual. I didn't even turn it on. I sent it straight back with a false advertising claim, because it didn't say anywhere that it's native resolution, and I just trusted the company that it was a 1080, but unfortunately it wasn't. So that went back. It was quite a nice little projector as well. I didn't update anything on that after. I just done an unboxing I was going to. This one's quite heavy. It's not the best looking projectors, but it's okay. Right, so we've got the main projector there. We have got, this is a leave a good report, or not a report, good rating, and we'll give you something for free. That's what a lot of these people are doing now. And meant to have a 3-year warranty on this. Now, I know that is a load of bollocks. Unless I'm going to send it back to China, which will cost more than the unit's worth. It's not worth the paper it's written on. Sorry, I'm a little bit sweaty. I've got the game in the background. Yeah, England are now 1-1. It's not too bad. Is it half time already? Yeah, half time already. Blimey, 1-1. Manual. It looks like it's all in English actually. Oh no, it's not. So it's a pretty thick manual. Looks okay. Maybe I should check the. Hang on a second. Oh, let's see if I can find it. The resolution, if it does put it on this one. No, not there. Sorry, that's the La France. Ha ha. Sorry. Oh, come on, where are you? Should be a. Maybe they don't do it on this one. No, they don't. That's strange. Oh yeah, there we go. Native 1920 by 1080, full HD. Perfect. I haven't got a massive room, but that is... Oh, let's have a look at the accessory box. I'm not expecting anything exciting in here. What I could have done with was a 3.5mm by 3.5mm so I can plug my Bluetooth adapter in. But I don't think it's going to come with one of them. I'm going to have to buy one of those. I've got one somewhere, I just don't know where it is. Cleaning cloth. Useless adapter no one uses anymore. Yeah, let's just sort of throw that there. HDMI key. HDMI lead. Probably a low quality one, it's pretty light. Not going to use that. Generic remote control, no batteries. Oh, this is compact just as the other one had been. A leg for the projector, I'm going to put that there because it's quite small. God, I can't remember what these are called. Computer lead, VGA. Yeah, low quality. What's that? Maximum 720. Okay, pop that there. And a power lead, which I've already got, as you can see up there. I've got stuff already sort of routed around everywhere, so I'm not going to be using that. But that'll go in an Xbox 3. Oh no, that'll go in an Xbox One, I think. Not going to need them. But anyway, let's actually put all of that back in there, then I know exactly where it is. If I ever need any of crappy leads. HDMI ones aren't too bad to keep as spares. You never know when you're going to need one. And as it's HDMI, it's going to hold some kind of quality. Should at least get 1080 out of it. You probably won't get a decent 4K picture out of that. Right. We need a remote control out. Right. Pack that back in the box, because I don't need it. It's just a box in a box. Nothing else in the box. There we go. Right. So let's get rid of these sides. I should make sure this doesn't rattle as well. So what's that? Oh, hang on, I've got something else in there. I must have missed that. Dear customer, thank you for blah blah. Get a free gift. Blah blah blah. So there you go. They're trying to get you to give them a 5-star rating on Amazon. There's not really anything on there that I would want anyway. Maybe the projector screen, because I've got a little portable projector that's about this big. It's pretty cool. It's 720 and it's pretty damn good. I can't remember the name of it or make of it. Oh, ViewSonic, yeah. They make some decent stuff. Now, I will certainly be looking at them for when I come to pick a high quality projector. Right, there we go. Oh, something is rattling, but I think that's probably the door. Right, this is exactly the same as what I already had with the one that failed. What failed? Except the keypad on the back. What failed on the Elfis? I can't remember what model it was. It was a white one that looked like sort of an Apple product, I'd say. It started flickering, so I expect this probably will as well. I have no idea why they've gone with that design. It looks like, yeah, it looks like a hot plate for cooking. Let's hope not. That's not what it is. But it's got a protective film on it, and I can't seem to remove that because it's got a horrible bubble in the protective film. Oh, a silly thing, and I can't even get it off. Right, no, I think I've got it. Let's try and get it off without actually scratching it. Tell you what, getting something small underneath there. Like this lovely card they sent to bribe me to give them a 4-star rating. That's not how it happens with me, unfortunately. There we go, and then we've got a nice shiny disc. And is it... oh, it's ribbed as well. I don't know what the point of that is. Right, let's pop that there. That in there. Do you have any other protective stickers stuff anyway? Yeah, we've got another one there on the... sorry, you can't see anything down there. I do apologise. Right, let's have a look for any more protective stickery type things. That's all very good, having it printed like that. It's not bad, it looks quite nice, but it's going to be mounted that way for me, which means you have to pull off these little rubber feet. I had to do that on the other one. It does say that in the instructions online, and it's got all the mountings under there. That's for my screen up there. Let's have a quick look. Ooh. Lens, generic lens, yeah. Let's put that cover back on, even though that silvery stuff is all flaking off already. You can see it reflecting on the camera. We have got, oh, just a keystone. Oh no, and a zoom, I think, maybe. Keystone, they call it. I'm pretty sure it used to be called Keystroke. That's what Sony come out with when they launched their first projector, because I had one of their first projectors. It cost me a bloody fortune. It was about £2 and it probably wasn't even 480, but I used to play the old Xbox on their PlayStation with my mates round on a massive screen, and we used to have a blast. That's what these are great for, even if you just get a cheap one. Right, so I mean, that's the projector. That's everything until I set it up, and I might do a video of it playing. I've done that last time in YouTube. Flagged me up for copyright because it was something off Disney. Yeah, it was Mandalorian, and it wasn't even. It was just stormtroopers just on their ski bike thing. So it wasn't anything spectacular. But you know, people are copyrighting everything these days. Absolutely ridiculous. You know, this copyright bullshit has got onto TikTok now as well, and it's not as fun. You used to be able to put really funny clips and stuff on with funny music and that. There's nothing on there now. It's not even worth it. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. Bye bye. Like and subscribe. Got to do that. Got to do that. Oh, we have a motorbike outside. Have you gone yet? Oh, no. Sounds like a shit one anyway. Anyway, hello. Back again. It's been a while, but we haven't muted the TV. We don't want to listen to Good Morning Britain, do we? It's not really. Got a modem today. So, first time I've actually seen it, to be quite honest. Didn't know what I was going to be getting with the new broadband. But there we go, TP-Link. I guess that's meant to be pretty good. Who knows? They're all pretty much shit these days anyway. Right, let's have a look and see what's in here. Oh, one mesh. I don't like mesh routers. So that's sort of a bit sucky. Anyway, nothing left in the box. Plug. Funky, weird looking modem. Let's get him out of here. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, doesn't look too bad, I suppose. A bit ugly with the aerials. That means you get a bit of a play around with aerials. So yeah, it's what it is. It's I'm just giving you my frigging password and everything, I think. Let's put my hand over there. There we go. Right, yeah, let's place that down there. We have a little thing saying my password and shit, but it doesn't actually say on there. The ADSL router thingy bob. ADSL wiry thing. Oh no, that's a, oh god, Ethernet cable. And that's the ADSL wiry thing. Right, okay. That is it. That is what all I'm showing you today. I haven't got much coming on Amazon lately. I'm going to have to start getting a few bits and pieces in to do some more videos. Yeah, brilliant. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. See you again soon. Hello again. Only me. Right. Pretty big box. I suppose it does protect it well, but is it overkill? Probably is. Right, so let's pop that there. Got my Surface Pro here. Still like that's all my ear. It's like a hair coming out of my hat. Nothing. Probably the cat. She's got her back to you at the moment, hasn't she? Don't know why. Right, Surface Pro X in another case. Now this case is meant to be compatible to the keyboards. It's a spidging case. It did cost a fair whack. Now let's have a look. Right, I usually just clip under there, which here we've got the. There we go. And here comes the cat. Let's just pop her down off of that. Come on, off you go. Good girl. So there we go. There's the, yeah, it fits absolutely fine. Let's see if the case shuts. The case shuts absolutely perfectly. The only thing, when you've got it in the spidging case, you're going to have to pull it forward. No, not that bit. Right. Pull it forward like that. So it, because you can't get the kickstand out. And the cat's back here again. Go on down, my dear. Good girl. And, well, yeah. Well, that's a bit annoying every time you pull it across. And she's back up again and back down. She's getting on a bit. And I don't know if she knows what she's bloody doing half the time. Right. How far down does it go? Oh, yeah, that works really, really well. And has that got a... No, that's all thought that had a screen protector on it, but it doesn't. And yeah, wicked, man. Yeah, something that's come through the post, not from Amazon, I might say. Works absolutely perfectly as soon as I attach it within literally minutes, and that's just from opening it. Oh, my screen's a bit dirty, but that works. I could do with speeding my mouse up, but other than that, look at that. I like the mouse to be nice and fast. And my Surface Pro has gone weird now. Oh no, that's just an on-screen one. Right, okay. That's it for that. I mean, it's what it is. It works absolutely perfectly. Go out and get one if you need one for your Surface Pro. I'm not sure if this case... No, it doesn't have the Heidi pen bit. But it doesn't matter because on this spidging case, if you have a quick look around there, you've got a little tab there to put your pen in. It's probably safer anyway. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.
They're calling it the M7 Smart Monitor, and unlike previous, this one they're treating sort of more like an all-in-one solution to also be your TV.
This is on around about a 200-inch screen.
Well. So it's an all-in-one display.
The colours, the reds are fine, contrast fine.
Or, even like a small
it looks a lot warmer on the video that you're watching than that I'm watching now. I suppose I could do with sorting that out, but I've literally just turned it on. The sound's very good from it.
Adaptive picture and ultra-wide game view. Of course, they've also got compatibility over here for Samsung.
The fan is pretty quiet. It's not bad whatsoever.
And the entire thing is powered by Samsung's Tredz.
And let's go back a bit. Our room's a bit of a mess, but it's on a proper electric projection screen.
So first up, we have...
So that's a full doorway behind it on the right hand side. Gauge the size of the actual screen.
Plate, accessories.
Yeah, all in all, much better than the Alpheus or whatever it's called one. The sound is, yeah, it's really, really good for a projector.
We have a USB.
Hello, just doing another quick video. This is a bike unboxing. It's a little bit different, but we'll see how it goes. Couldn't get the camera in a great place either, so you're not going to be able to see it when I stand up. Right, let's try and open the top of it then. Blimey, I'm going to struggle to do this in itself. Come on, rip off, right. Hopefully these will work. One staple. Two staples. Three of the buggers. Four. 5. Come on. 6. Oh. 7. Right. Best throw those away. Right, so this should just open up now. No, it still doesn't. Why not? Keep glued down as well. Okay, really don't want you to get into these, do they? But I suppose it's good so the box doesn't get too damaged. All right. No, it's not. There we go. Right. Yes, we have a bike in there. Right. I think the best idea would be to lay it down and slide it out. So let's turn the box around because it looks like it would be better to put it out this way, not on the derailleur and the cogs. And are both wheels on or none? Let's have a look. Oh yeah, back wheels on, which is good. Because I have no idea how you sort out a back wheel on an electric bike. Oh yeah, it's an electric bike by the way. Right, you might not be able to see me pull this out. I'll put it out, and then I'll move the box. Oh, bloody hell. Right, my cat's helping. She's always around. Oh. Right. Ooh. It's got a bit there in the tyres, not a lot. Ooh. Right, we've got some bits and pieces in here. So let's pop them out. And they're stuck to the bottom. Good idea. Pain in the arse. I'm guessing that's a charger, but we'll have a look at that in a sec. We'll open these bits in a minute. Whoa. Knackering this is. Some kind of manual. It's stuck to the bottom as well. Right, there we go. Oh, that's the charger. Oh, that must be the battery pack. Okay, right. Let's slide this way a little bit so we can actually see, sort of see the bike. Right. Mind yourself, Naomi. Come on, my darling. It is quite a heavy bike, but it's about the average weight for an electric bike. Come on, my babe. Come on, my darling. You can go through there. Whoa. There we go. That's how that lot comes. I'm not going to be putting this together on video. I'm going to do a time-lapse video to do that. Right. Let's have a look what we got here. These were all stuck down, which I think is quite a good idea. Stops everything rattling around and getting broken in transit. So this is the charger. It's quite a beefy charger. I'll get it out because I'm going to be needing it later. So we've got the rubbishy plastic bag, and we have a manual for charger off battery. So there's going to be some issues with dodgy translated Chinese, I'm guessing. Where was that made? Does it actually say? Yeah, China, where everything's made. Right, okay, let's just pop that back in there. For the moment, over there. This is probably some fittings for the bike to put it together. I'm actually properly knackered getting that out of the box. It was a thick bit of effort. Oh, it was pedals. Right, I reckon these are going to be a pain in the arse to put on. But I've always struggled with pedals. We get around it. It's just pedals. How bad can it be? Right, there's the adapter plug. I'm not sure what this... Oh yeah, this is the battery. So this has got 2-year warranty from Halfords. Obviously everyone does know that Carrera is the Halfords premium brand bike. Not my choice of bikes. I would have rather got the Voodoo, but I couldn't really afford the Voodoo. It was like £3,000. Well, the Boardman, that was quite nice, but again, £3,000. Next year, maybe. I wanted to see what an electric bike was actually like first. So, better to get the cheap one first. Right, so this is the battery. Standard battery, yeah. I don't really like this red. The red on the black, it's not, I don't know, might peel the red off or just add an extra colour. Yeah, it's just a padded box. There goes my cat again. It's a bit of a nosy one, that one, but you know what they say, curiosity killed the cat, hasn't killed her yet. Right, let's have a quick look on the box. Oh, look at that! It's made in China as well. Fantastic. And everyone has issues with companies from China. Everything's made in China now. Because they're good at making shit. So I don't see, it's just all political rubbish. All the other issues that the Chinese companies are having. Oh yeah, it's owner's handbook. E-bike components user manual. Oh, this tells you how to. It tells you how to use the actual thing on the handlebars, which I'm guessing I've pre-installed. Let's have a quick look. And what have we got here? EC Declaration of Conformity. Blah blah bloody blah. Right. Let's have a quick look. See if that's on the handlebars. Where are the handlebars? Oh, they're there. It's got keys. Yeah, I think it's on the handlebars. Can't really. Feels like something there that really shouldn't be there, but yeah. Seems to be all there. Oh, the saddle. I bet that's an arse breaker. Oh, it's a bit softer than the one on my Trek Marlin, but probably gonna have to change that. Otherwise, I'm gonna get a sore arse. Ooh, don't want that. Right. Anyway. That's the unboxing. You can watch the channel. I'm going to do a time lapse of me putting the bloody thing together. Alright, thank you very much for watching again. And subscribe. And you can like as well if you want. Thank you. Bye bye. Hello! How are we all doing? Oh, there's my cat. She's showing you her bum. No, I don't think she is. Anyway, just got a small quick unboxing. So it's nothing exciting, but you know, I thought I'd do it anyway just to see. Oh, they're not as bright as I thought. It's just another pair of glasses. And you've knocked the camera over again. Do apologise for that. We're back again. Right, we have a pair of, they're meant to be neon yellow sunglasses, but they just look like they're yellow. They're alright. I mean, I wanted white ones. Ooh. Bummer. Don't think I've got a knife anywhere. Okay, this screwdriver should do. Just to get through the lovely sellotape. The fill needs to go on these glasses right down the centre. Bit of an odd way of wrapping stuff up. But we'll have a look at see if we can get them undone. Wow. Sellotape can be strong stuff. Okay, that should have stretched it enough to get them through there. And they've got, yeah, they've got mirrored lenses. One has got a bag on. These are, they're okay. They're not as cheap as they sort of look. They actually feel quite good plastic. Have a quick look at this label. UV 400 protection. Yeah, probably haven't got that, have they? They look like they're marked on the lens as well. We'll see. Yeah, they're not too bad. Yeah, I dig them. Not bad at all. Not as nice as the bamboo ones. Although they're not as tight as the bamboo ones, so that's quite good. So I don't like glasses that are too tight when they're, because over as you're wearing them, it presses at the back just behind your ears and really hurts. But yeah, not bad glasses. And a little short review. Thank you very much for watching, and Naomi says goodbye and subscribe. And she's looking at me really weirdly because she wonders what on earth I'm doing. She's probably going to ask for some more food in a minute. She's already had some. A shitload. Not sure how much. Pulled quite a bit today. Anyway, see you later. Subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Hello again. Right, as I promised, we have got the OnePlus Nord. This is the box it comes in. I must say it's a pretty decent sized box. It's a lot bigger than what you'd get with an iPhone. Nice little tab to open it with. Oh, doesn't quite go all the way around, so that doesn't work brilliantly. Then makes it a bit fiddly. So let's get that off of there. There we go. That's all the rubbishy, plasticky stuff. It's a bit battered on the edge. That's why they come in a half decent box. Right, in the box we got the box and the Nord comes like that. This way Nord, right? Okay, let's just pop that out for a minute. It feels pretty substantial. It feels like any other sort of high-end phone would be, even though it's not high-end, it's about a mid-range phone. Right, you've got the bottom of the box. This is very sort of set up like an iPhone. Oh, look at that. You've got a welcome letter, Nord written all over the back. Yeah, blah 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 in there, and you get a free case, which that's a good idea. Why not? Why not a free case? I know it's only a basic thing, but it protects your phone straight out of the box. Absolutely great idea that is. Nord, and well, you've got your usual accessories and your SIM pin. Here comes my cat. Oh, she knocked the phone over this time. Absolute nightmare. Oh, and we have some Nord stickers. I'm not sure why. It's like an Apple thing where they started to do all of that. You've got your usual booklets, right? We'll fold that back up because we don't need that really at the moment. Pop it back. Oh, need to pop it in there. Back in the case. In the case. That's quite a good way of storing it all. All fits in there. Brilliant. Pop that back there, and the Nord welcome card that my cat knocked absolutely flying a minute ago. It's just out of food. She is a pain in the bum. Right, so that's what you get left in the box, which is just the super mega watt charger and the power lead. Quite an attractive power lead, USB-C. I do like their power leads, and the way that they present them, that is really good. Attention to detail. That's what it's all about. And then we have the warp. What do they call it? Warp charge plug. There we go. Nice looking plug. It's a bit big. I've got a smaller plug that does like a hypercharge or something. It's on a Samsung. It's an extra, not just fast charge. Is it super fast charge? Can't remember. Something like that. Right. That is it. It's a decent box. It's a decent. Oh, we haven't opened the phone, have we? Better do that, haven't we? Got an embedded fingerprint sensor. Yeah, that's just like opening a Google Pixel, and it should have a screen protector built in, yeah, already, which it has. That's a nice feeling phone. I can't see that screen protector staying on there very long. It feels right to the edge. There's back of it. That's a really nice phone to hold in your hand. Very, very nice. I like that. Which is a power button. That one, let's turn him on. Maybe that's not the power button. Oh, something did. Oh, yeah, there we go. Nice looking screen. Any time today. Here we go. We got the old Android. That's going to be doing that for a little while. Let's turn it back off. I'm not setting it up now. Oh, it's come on now. Right, let's power him off. I will set that up later and give it a bit of a play around. This was just an unboxing, just to show you what it's like and what you get in the box. Not a massive amount. I mean, with my, if you look at my unboxing for my Galaxy Z Fold 2, at least I've got a set of earphones. I mean, I'm not an earphone person because I've got a big set of Bose cans, the ones you stick on your ears, and I don't even use those, so I mean it's not really a thing I'd use. But nice presentation, there's nothing wrong with that at all. For a mid-end phone, that's actually pretty good. Right, thank you very much for watching. Hello again. Right, I told you this. Oh,
Motion detected.
Alexa's detecting the motion at the front door. Anyway, I mean, that's it. I'm going to set it up in a minute and see what sort of amount of charge and everything it's got on it, and I'll go from there. Brilliant. Thank you very much for watching, and make sure you watch more of my videos. Thank you very much. Hello again, my lovely people. Yes, I'm here with my cat again. Right, we have got some sunglasses from lovely Amazon Prime. Right, I bought two pairs. I don't know which one's which, so let's open the first one, see what these are like. Okay, so they're quite heavy. Okay, I didn't think they were metal ones. I know what sort of design this one is. They're nothing special, they're just a generic sunglass which is meant to have the UV protection, which a lot of people say they have tested the UV protection, and they are right. So these are called eye level sunglasses. Little case they come in. Nice little touch. Don't get that on many of the cheap glasses. Okay, we've got a tag, and yeah, they're not too bad. Okay, they're metal as well, so I quite like them. It says sprung hinge. Yeah, it's got a sprung hinge, and 100% UV. Blah blah blah. Have a look if that camera picks that up. Yeah, see what they look like on. They need to slide past my. Oh, they're not too bad. A little bit big. I do have a small head, but they fit really nice, and they fit nice with my hat on as well. Because normally sunglasses, this bit really pushes down on the back of my ears with the hat where it's pushing down, and that hurts. But yeah, I like these. I'll probably use these riding on my bike. They're comfortable. They're lightweight as well. They are a lightweight pair of spectacles. Not spectacles, sunglasses. Right. Is she looking at me again? Wondering what on earth that weird man is doing. Right, the next pair. It's a bigger box this time. I don't know why. Now these are a little bit different. They're different. They are a different style, obviously, but they're different material. And no fancy packaging in these. Right. So, tortoiseshell and bamboo shades. UV 400 protection. Not sure that's going to be very accurate. The finish on this bamboo, like a lolly stick, it doesn't look good. These were only $1.99 though, so would I wear them? Yeah, I probably would. They're a bit dusty. There's your bamboo. On the edge here somewhere there was a bit splintery, as you can see, bits falling off. Let's have a look at. Oh, right, okay. $1.99 glasses. Yeah, they're not too bad. As you look, they are quite big. Quite surprised with that. A lot bigger than the other ones. I think the other ones are going to be my favourite, but these ones will be my knocking around glasses. They're not bad. Get that out of the way so you get a sort of a better view. There we go. I've got a sticker on the head now. Not bad. Not bad. But no case. But I do have cases, so it's not really a problem. Right, that is it for now. Not sure what my next live's going to be. Just, like and subscribe, and then you can find out. Not live. Sorry, I do live streams as well. My next unboxing and sort of reviewing. Right, thank you very much. Bye bye. Hello again. We have a lovely Amazon gift parcel thing. Nah, call it whatever you like. I don't care. Right, let's have a look. Let's open this up. It's only going to be a short one, this, because there's nothing majorly exciting. But we'll see. Oh, that's not bad. Look at that. Right, let's just put that down there. Get rid of the box. Right, so this is a case for my OnePlus Nord that came yesterday. And even though the packaging does look like it's been opened at the bottom and resealed, which isn't always a good sign, is it? It's not even sealed at the top anyway. No, you can't get it out that way. Right, okay, let's get into it. Looks pretty good. Oh, the cat's off on one again. I wonder what she's doing this time. Right. Ooh. Oh, really? Oh, she is sitting on the Amazon packaging. Right, so we open it up. That's the case. It looks like a nice case. It does look pretty chunky though, I must say. Right, you're getting in the way again, aren't you? And you're treading on my elephant. Right, so we got a thing that says thank you. Don't know what that's about. And you can have a look at the back as well. Let's get in on there, see if it's focused so you can read it. Possibly, possibly not. Don't know. We'll find out. Pop that down. It's going to pop the box down. Right. GKK patented design. Full 360 protection. So it picks itself up quite a bit. This is the case. It looks really nice. I mean, it does look like a good quality case. It's a funny sort of feeling. See inside, nothing special, it's just a case. I'm not sure how this actually goes together. Oh, okay, so the bottom part looks like it comes off and then you put it back on, and slide your phone up inside, which is not too bad idea actually. It saves forcing your phone and possibly breaking your screen by trying to put it in there. Yeah, not bad. Quite a nice looking case. Will make the phone look a little bit nicer rather than what is the cat doing? She is going mental. I think she's going a bit senile. She is at that age, and she's cleaning herself now. She just had her food, and we have a glass screen protector with it. Though it doesn't have any cutouts for the camera, so I'm probably not going to put that on yet. We'll wait and see how scratched the actual one that's pre-fitted on the Nord goes, because I'm expecting the edges to peel off, because it's like picky at the edges. I can't put the phone in the case because I am videoing you on the phone, and it's sort of a test video to see what the video looks like, and from what I can see, yeah, it looks pretty good. I'm sorry I do look tired. I've had a bit of a headache all day, but I'm sorry I'm a bit I'm sorry I'm not exuberant as I normally am. Can't even say it. Doesn't matter though, does it? Right, that's everything. That's it. Just a case. Boom, boom, boom. Hole cutouts. Better show that. And you've got an actual physical button there, and you've got physical buttons on there, so they connect to the original ones inside. Okay, that's not bad. I like that. Right, I'm going to try that out in a second. Thanks very much for watching. Lovely Amazon time again. And I'm here with my cat again. Is she going to be a pain in the arse again? Probably. Right. Sure, it needs to be in a box this big. Oh, well, no, this is not bad packaging for cheapy Amazon crap. Right. This was recommended. People saying it's almost broadcast quality. It's a microphone. Movo VXR 260. Now I've tried a few of these cheap microphones. This one's got a battery, my other ones didn't, and they're not particularly any better than what you get actually in your digital SLR or GoPro or DJI gimbal wearer. No, probably better than the stuff they put in the DJI stuff, because their microphones are generally pretty rubbish unless you've got an Osmo pocket. They're pretty good in that, but the other Osmos not really any good. Right, let's get this out of here. Right, this is a stereo condenser microphone. My cat's going to annoy me now. Go on back up there, my dear. You stay there. Good girl. Stereo condenser microphone. Oh, phone windshield, and we have a instruction manual inside. Surprises me, but that's a good little thing to have. Let's pop that down there. Have a quick look in here. It's probably really badly translated Chinese into English. No, it's a full English manual. There is no other languages in this. That's not too bad. Right, this is a TRS microphone, not a TTRS or TR, whatever they are. Right, here is the microphone. Okay. Yeah, the wire's not particularly thick. Have a look at that. I'm expecting that probably to break quite easily. Got a little tab there to turn it off and on. Let's peel the plastic off. Not very satisfying, that plastic. Now, I don't know if that's removable, but there's a little clip on the side here to clip the wire in that doesn't seem to go in there, but it's not a major problem because it's only a guide. Okay, so we got a switch on here. We have got off, on 90 degrees and on 120 degrees. It's pretty cool. Let's pull a little tab out. Bye bye everyone, watch again. I've got another unboxing and short review of a, what was it? A OnePlus Nord coming up in the next few days, so it might be worth watching. Thank you very much. Hello again. Right, we're doing a new video today. Yes, it's more trainers. These are from JD Sports. Now, I ordered these on the 14th, I think it was, and it was click and collect. I could have got them delivered. Could have gone down the shop and picked them up, which would have taken about half an hour. Right, so I put them on as click and collect, which they were meant to be delivered before or on the 19th. Now, today's the 20th, and they actually arrived in store today. Well, arrived in store, I don't know if they did or if they already had them in store, but it seemed like took a long time just for a pair of trainers. Now, I've ordered trainers off of countless different places, and I've never had to wait this long. I do apologise for the stuff on my face. It's my little light thing that for some reason is on my face. So yes, I got a message today, went down there, picked them up. All I gave them was the actual email that I got with all the number and that on there. Didn't ask for any ID, and I walked out the shop. Didn't even put them in a JD bag, just gave me them. And I thought that was pretty poor. And we all know what JD is. It's a massive, massive chav shop. You walk in there and there are chavs everywhere. And it's chav heaven in there. You know, clothes that you can buy elsewhere and shoes you can buy elsewhere a lot cheaper. Alright, these trainers were reduced. That's the only reason I bought them. I would never have bought and paid the price that JD wanted. But the price I paid is the price that I can get them anywhere else. So have a shop round, people. Don't always just go to JD. There are a lot of other places. Also, my friend today had an issue with JD. He bought a tracksuit from them. He got it. It's meant to be new, and it's got biro marks all over it, where it looks like either it's been to someone and they've got biro on it and then they've sent it back, or it's been biroed up in store or somewhere along that. Why my cat having a scratch? Do apologise. She's an old cat. She is about 16 or 17 now, so she is getting on. Anyway, back to my friend. So he wanted to send them back, so he asked for the shipping label. They sent him a shipping label which had the name of someone else on, so that's sort of not just the name, all the other details about the customer that they held, sent to him, which is a pretty massive breach of GDPR. I work with that all day, and if anything like that happened to my company, big fines, and big fines for the company as well. So I don't know how JD are going to handle that. And not only that, he rang JD, I think it was, or he might have rang the lady that he got the number, because there was a number on there as well, and he asked, I'm not sure who it was, if it was JD or the lady, what details they had, if they had anything given to them, and they had all his details. So he's not happy at all. So that made him really, really angry today at work, and it's not nice to work with angry people. It's not nice at all. Anyway, let's get back to the trainers. I do like these trainers. You know, I couldn't find them in stock anywhere, so I did go to JD. That's the reason why I went there. Do apologise for my camera. It's auto zooming in and out. It's quite funky. Oh, it's not doing it now. Anyway, pop that down. The Adidas, this is the box they came in. I have opened them just to check they were the right ones. And what is my cat doing? Laying on the plastic bag. Excellent. And this box is absolutely smashed to pieces. Now, I've got a lot of trainers. I've got, probably getting on close to 30. And they're all brand names, and some of them are worth, let's just say, over £1,000. Right, so let's see which way round it is. Right, general box from Adidas. And we will open them up. I did tell you these ones are bright. I did think they were. They're not as nice as I thought they were going to be, to be quite honest. Here they are. So they are a very bright trainer. They're not a bad sort of size and shape. And one day I will show everyone my full sneaker collection. Being American there. Trainer connection. Let's be British. Right, so there we go. That's what they are. They are, I can't remember what they're called. They are ZX1K boosts. So essentially they are a running trainer. You can always tell they are because of this silly tongue thing they put in them. So I don't think these are going to be over comfortable trainers. The cloud foam seems very soft though, I'll give them that. The insole could do with a little bit more cloud foam stuff or memory foam, whatever you like to call it at Adidas. Let's get the other one out. Like I say before, this other one's going to be exactly the same as this one except for the other foot. Just push that forward there. Here we go. There's the other one. They've got tags on them still. 1K boost, Z, yeah, whatever they are. All the relevant information and general dog's bollocks. Actually, I didn't check the size. Oh, there we go. We've got the size on the side. Yeah, they're the right size. They sent the right size. So, all in all, after being a day late, even though they said that they would come before that or on the day, I got my trainers. Soles are black. Don't really like black soles. Would have been nice if they were white. Just like the old Shacks. You can't beat the Shacks. The Shacks are amazing. Love the Shacks. There we go. My, what, 30th pair of trainers? Don't know. Something like that. I need to count them again. There we go. Thank you very much, and thank you from my cat. Her name's Naomi. She's being an absolute pain in the bum, as normal. Thank you very much. I will see you next time. Bit of an angled shot this time. Right, we've got something a little bit different. They are trainers, but they're shag trainers. Now, I've always really liked shag. Hi, today we are looking at a Henry Pet Hoover. The top has been open, heavy studio quality camera. But for what this little beast is, I think it was about £3 plus the postage and packaging. I had a bit of wish cash left on there where they ripped me off with something like they always do. I shouldn't say that, should I? Some things are okay, but generally everything is pretty substandard. It looks like the spring's not brilliant on that to lock it back in, but it should. Let me just pop the camera back in. Yeah, it stops the camera coming out, so it's strong enough for what it is. Right, there it is. What more can I say? Let's see if we can see it a little bit better if I pop it. Oh, hang on. Why don't I put it on white background, and you can see it there. There we go. Thank you very much for watching. Hello. Right, this time we have got a massive soundbar, a bit bigger than I thought it was going to be. So we've lost the table. We're doing this on the floor, unfortunately. Sorry. LG soundbar, AI ThinQ with Meridian. I think that's a sort of a sound thing. I really don't know. It's got Dolby Atmos. It's 520 watts. What I do, I take it out of the box and I try and put it on the box, so then you can see, because it's a bit of a lump and I haven't got the wide angle space to do this. So begin opening this up and let's see what we get in the box. Right, okay, so we got the first bag of bits and pieces. So we have got the batteries for the remote control. I can't feel the remote control in there, but there is this instructions, and I really don't know what else. Okay, right, that's about there. So box of goodies, and we have, oh, it's taped on, getting started. So it's a quick start set up for, I'll plug in, blah blah blah, install Google Home, blah blah blah. So there you go, there is that. Okay, and another bag. So this has all the remote control in and the power pack. I'll try and open them up later if I remember. We can have a look what's in there, because it's sort of almost like a double power pattern there. So I'm not quite sure what that's. Oh, it's brackets. Right, okay. So that's that. I'm guessing that's a wall mount if you want to mount it on the wall, which I will not be doing, because I've heard that that is the worst way you can set these up. Right, we'll get that piece off first. Pop it over there. and it is the soundbar first by the looks of it. Plug is in its own, it's quite well wrapped up, I must say, quite well wrapped up. So soundbar, not as thick as I thought it was going to be, but that's fine. Don't want it too thick. Ooh, it's got a bit of weight on it. Right, so I'm just going to pop that off to the side. Once I put everything out of the box, I will put everything on top of the box. So the only thing that should be left in here is the subwoofer. So that's quite a bit of packaging, because you've got two great big bits of polystyrene here either side of the subwoofer. Hang on, so you grab the other one out, and it really smells of styrene. Really not good substance for you. So you've got two of them either side of this. So you're not going to be able to get this out. Let's leave one out, just so I can get this out. And then we have the subwoofer. Right, let's get my knife, get this packaging off of this, otherwise it's going to end up getting in my way. So try and keep things nice and tidy, so things pretty much go back in the box. I'll unwrap that in a second. Let's just get all the packaging off. And there you go. The subwoofer over there. Whoa. Subwoofer block. Cliff block. In there. Let's pop this bit back on there. Oh, it's still this. Oh, there we go. Right. That should fit nicely. Excellent. And whoa, if I can reach that in there. I think that is everything there. Let's flip that down so we've got a bit of a bigger space to work with. Right, let's get the soundbar back over. Whoa. Right. It's not all bits of polystyrene everywhere. Right. The main bit. Oh, okay. Let's just use a blade and that. Tape off. The main bit, the soundbar. So it's got a definitely plastic, but it's got a very good fake metal effect on it, which is, I don't know if you can see that on the camera if I can get it to reflect, but yeah, it does look quite effective. Front of it, yeah, it's very tidy, nice looking soundbar. So, wait, the plug's getting in the way. Just pop that there. Hopefully you can still see that. I'm sure you can. And get onto the soundbar. Not the soundbar, the sub. Sorry. That was a bit dumbass. Right. It's quite a heavy sub. Same finish as the soundbar. Nice, actually that's a really nice sub. So we have got fabric all the way on three sides. So let's see which side the sub is. It's not in that side. Oh, it's not in that side either. It's actually on the face. So it's a front firing sub with a rear port. So I'm not sure if that's to go to the front of the room or the back of the room. The normal way you'd set up a sub in a 5.1 Dolby Digital setup, you would put the subs at the back. That's what I would put in because they just sound a lot better. Right, let's get on to these bags, the bits and pieces. Sorry, it's quite hot in here, so I'm going a bit red. Right, that is the power supply for the sub. We have the general remote LG remote control. Get him out of the bag, have a proper look at him. A similar sort of thing you get with every soundbar, but this one is a little bit bigger. Normally they're quite small, but it's not a bad little remote control. So let's pop that up there. That's everything out of the bag, so we can lose the bag. Pop them over there with all the rest of the rubbish. And I believe these will be the stands or mounts for mounting to the wall, which I'm not going to do, but I'm going to open them up anyway. Let's get them a little bit of polystyrene off of there, so you can have a look at these. Not quite sure how they're meant to work. I always think I get the idea. Right. So, I would say, it's quite, I wouldn't say that they would go down, I would say it would sit like that. Have a look under the soundbar. Not really much under there. It will tell you how to mount it. Right, okay. Yeah, there is. Right, it goes like that, but I'm guessing that is the bottom bit. Hello. Right, we've got another pair of trainers. This time we have got some Puma. They are Puma Cell Regulate Woven Burnt Orange Puma White. Right. I don't really think there's much orange on them though. Oh sorry, these are burnt olive. So that must be the different ones they do. Right, okay. So your regular box is actually quite a nice box, a lot better than what you'd get from Nike or Adidas. There's a lot more detail on everything on here. These are in a size 8.5, which woven trainers generally fit my feet better in that sort of size. So here we go. They are very nice. I've had my eye on these for a little while. And they are really, really nice. The sole, it's got an air sole in this bit here. If you get them in any other colour, they're normally clear. This is sort of a very, very dark sort of coloured air sole. Can you see through it? No, you can't see through it, but you don't need to. You can feel it's an air sole. Quite thin at the front, but they've got some amazing cushioning inside. They are like a memory foam and quite a big padding all over, and they are so comfortable once they're on your feet. Made out of this material. Let's have a look. Soft foam optimal comfort. And I like the way that the laces go to the pretty much the widest point that you can get on the shoe. If I hold it like that, you can actually see how it looks. And it's a fantastic shoe. There's one, and let's get all the packing foamy stuff out there. There's the other one. So I made two shoes, both the same. Really, really nice, really comfortable. To give them a bit of display for you. Some people like to see them like that. Some people like to see the bottoms. What's on the sole? Just your genuine, your normal sole you get on the bottom of a trainer, and some people like them displayed like that. So I sort of prefer either that or just a standard sort of optional look. But there you go. That is these trainers, and they are absolutely amazing. Oh, that's a little bit of elastic around the top. I didn't realise that. I knew it was something like that, but I didn't realise it lifted off. There we go. There is the Puma, I can't remember what they're called, Cell Regulate. Really, really nice trainers. I recommend going out and getting some. Just pop them away. Cool. Like that, and we're getting rid of that crepe paper. Oh, I love crepe papers. Ooh, juggling with them. Right, there we go. That is that. That is my 22nd pair of branded trainers, and Puma are sort of quite in fashion at the moment. When I was a child, they weren't a very good trainer to have. You know, what happened to the days? How did Puma become so fashionable? Maybe it's because Usain Bolt wears them. Maybe, I don't know. Or maybe they actually are a good trainer to wear, more comfortable than say your Nikes or your Adidas. They used to be the trainers that you wear, and they still are now. Right, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much. Bye bye. Hello again. Right, another Amazon package. Pretty big one again, but probably about the right size for what's inside this. So let's, oh, this is a bit of a different Amazon box. It's not your usual, you haven't got a tear off strip, so it's going to make a bit of a mess. Right, this one certainly is a lot harder to undo. Nearly there. Right, here we go. So we have here some microfiber cloths which are from DU Life. DU? Not very funny, sorry. Right, these are meant to be extra thick, and are they? Not really. Pretty disappointing, because I've got some extra thick ones that I use for cleaning the car, and they are basically double the thickness. My ones are probably about that thick. Now, they advertised that these were as thick as a 5p piece, so I think I'm probably going to be sending these back, because they are absolutely useless for what I need them for. They need to be a lot thicker than that. So we have one, so they're 11 inches by 26. Yeah, probably around 11 inches, maybe a little shorter, 26 inches. Couldn't really tell you, to be quite honest. Doesn't look 26 inches to me. I think that would be out here somewhere. So sizing is pretty off on them as well. So they're okay for your run-of-the-mill microfiber cloths, but they're nowhere near as thick as what is advertised on the Amazon website, which I have found they do like to sort of let's say lie, tell a fib about their products that they have on there. And let's just say there's another very well known website that does that, but it's not from this country, and unfortunately Amazon is getting very much like that. You're getting really shoddy products. Obviously they're very cheap, so you sort of get what you pay for, but when it's false advertised like that, saying that it's as thick as a 5p piece, well, nah, you'd probably say that's probably about 5mm thick if you're lucky. Not as thick as how it showed, that thick. So Amazon, stop your fake advertising, it's not good. Or stop your sellers from doing it. That's those. Thank you very much for watching. Can't say more than that. They're microfiber cloths. Hello again. Yes, it's amazing Amazon time again, but this time it's a little bit different. This is Amazon wardrobe. So we have two items here, pretty much the same now, unfortunately, just different colours. But I bought these before and I think they're quite nice. Just get rid of the rubbish. Lots of packaging with Amazon stuff, which is not the best thing in the world. They need to cut down on their packaging, especially the boxes, you know what I mean, when they send little things in massive great big boxes. These plastic bags aren't too bad. And remember people, it's not the plastic that's the problem, it's what you do with it after. That's what the problem is, not plastic. Right, so this is the first one. It's Joma. It's just a sort of fashion t-shirt. Oh dear. But I found these really good fit and they seem to last for quite a long time. So there we go, nice blue one with your little Joma logo up the top there. We'll just pop that there. It's more of a sportswear sort of item. But nevertheless, they are really nice and they're really comfortable to wear. So, and I haven't been able to fold them yet. Now this is our next one. I'm not sure on the colour of this one. Red. Oh, there we go. Right. This is a different wrapper. Is it the same make? Yeah, same make. I'm surprised that it's in a different wrapper. But yeah, it's not too bad. Let's have a actually look at the wrapping on this one. It's a little bit more professional. I know you wouldn't really get that if you went to a sports shop, but Not bad, not bad. At least they're starting to get the label on stuff now. Let's have a look. Oh, right, blimey. Actually got some photo from on this one. So, same logo again. Ah, but it's in white. I didn't realise that. There we go. It is red. It looks a bit pink on camera, but no, it's red. There we go. There's the two, if you can see them. I'm sure you can. They're just t-shirts, but like I said, they're pretty cheap on Amazon, and for what they are, I think they're fantastic quality. They're brilliant. No issues from me at all with them. Right, thank you very much for watching again. Hello, how are we doing this morning? Right, we have packages from lovely Amazon. Right, this is something that shouldn't be in a box this big. I'll give you an idea. Massive, what? Is it A4? A little bit bigger than A4. For a little tiny filter. So if you have a look at the size of that envelope compared to that, is pretty horrendous, isn't it, packaging wise? Come on, Amazon. I mean, one half the size of this would have been absolutely fine. Right, this is a magnetic ND filter for, it's an ND 1000. See that? Oh, let's not try not get the reflection. There we go. Get the idea of what that is. Not a bad little case, although the lid is pretty easy off, so I can't see that staying on there for very long. There's the filter inside there. Didn't get a bit of reflection on there. No, that's not working. Now, does that come out like that so I don't get my fingers all over it? It's meant to be stuck in because this is all sticky. So that's sort of a bit of a fail for the packaging already. And to get the filter out, a little bit fiddly, but there it is. Really tiny 1000 ND filter. Just to go on miles, mate. Right, let's pop that back in there, to the otherwise. Oh, it's a magnetic bit. Right, so it sticks to this magnetic bit here, and then it doesn't stay very right in there. So, okay, I'm sure that's going to work. It's just a filter, so there's not really much that can go wrong, really. Right, that's that one. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye. Hello, we have another fantastic item from lovely Amazon Prime. Next bag we have.
Motion detected at the front
There goes
door.
the Alexa. A mount adapter for a tablet. A bit of the rubbish. Look at all the bits that come out of there. Lovely. Right, so it's made by, I have absolutely no idea how you say that. See if you can see that. There we go. It's all the side of the boxes. All the box, only one box. Yeah, not really anything to see underneath, but you can have a look anyway, top and bottom. But this is meant to accept a. Oh, is that it? That's all that comes in the box. Okay, right. Let's just pop that there and check inside the box. Nothing. Wasn't even wrapped brilliantly. Made in China, as everything is made in China. We've got a little QR code on there. WeChat. No idea what that's all about. It's pretty sturdy. It's decent plastic. It's not your usual rubbish. Not quite sure. Alright, okay, there's a little press button at the back there, and that's what moves that slider up and down. I'm guessing that's for a bit more accuracy on your tablet when you put it in, to tighten it up completely. And then you've got another button just there. Oh wow, yes, that would that would take pretty much anything. That's pretty outstanding, to be quite honest. And you have your usual tripod mount there at the back, so you can mount it like that. I'm not sure why you would want to do that unless you've got a head that swings around like that, but then if you have, you might as well use the tripod mount at the bottom so it sits upright. That's sort of how you're going to really be using it, I suppose, unless you're going to stick it on the ceiling if you really want to. There's some other little buttons here, that's so then you can rotate it. Pretty stiff. I don't know how you do that with it already sort of attached to a tripod, and it clicks quite a bit, so yeah, I think we'll leave that alone. Something that I probably wouldn't use, because your tripod probably would allow you to swing it around anyway if you've got a half decent tripod. But oh, hang on, there's another button there as well. Oh no, that's for that. That's for that. I thought it was for the bottom. I thought it was going to be a lovely little surprise at the bottom there, but clearly not. But yeah, it's what it is. It says what it is. That's a bit flimsy there. I'm not too impressed with that. I'm not sure what the pad is for there, because it's not as if that is going to come up and touch anything. Oh, that's for a slider up and down, not to turn it around. Right, that's so you can adjust it on that part when you've got it on a tripod or whatever you've got it fixed to. Right, yeah, not too bad. There we go. There is the tablet holder adapter mount from Ulanzi. There we go. I gave it a go to try and say the name. All right, thank you very much for watching. Professional lapel microphone. Excellent. And it should come with all the adapters that everyone should need. Oh, that's a nice little case. There we go. That was an adapter for TTRS. I think it's TTRS. And that is the actual microphone. That's very small. USB-C adapter. Excellent. And a little fuzzy bit. There we go. And another adapter. Although, where's the clip? Oh, there we go. There's the lapel clip. And we have some kind of user guide. A QR user guide and whatever that is. A little bit of a warranty card, I think. Well, there we go. Right, another parcel from Amazon. 2 items. Usual packaging. Right. We have a battery charger for a A7 Sony camera. Well, battery charger and batteries. Pop it on there. Get rid of that. And a handheld grip for multiple cameras. So we will have a look at the battery pack bits and pieces first. Just a normal battery sort of box. This is the charger. Quite nice. Got the 2 batteries on the top there. Just a micro USB, sorry. It looks like it's got interchangeable battery compartments there. Little digital display. Micro USB cable. Just your standard general micro USB cable. Very tight fitment. There we go. And 2 batteries. They are 1500 microamp hours. So yeah, they are stated. They are what's stated on the advert, which makes a change. I was expecting to get some 1200s or 800s. But no, not too bad. And that one the same. Yep, 1500 again. And boxes are getting annoying. See if they pop on. Yep, quite nice. Nice, very easy to put on, to be quite honest. Is there anything that actually clips them in? Oh yeah, we've got to give them a bit of a push. Right, let me see if my power bank's got any battery power in it. Oh, it's got a little bit. So let's pop it in. There we go. Lights up. Charging both banks at the same time. Yeah, seems absolutely fine. If that goes off a power bank, that's fantastic. And I'll give you a review on how long these batteries actually do last, because a lot of people say they only last a day, or not even day, half a day if they're lucky. Day maximum. But to be quite honest, with the A7000 and the A6000, sorry, A7 and the A6000, I've never managed to get more than sort of, if I'm out, more than an hour and a half battery life on it. So I'm really not sure where people are getting their sort of power figures for the batteries, but I really think they're expecting a little bit too much, because the original battery power on the Sony A1000 and A7 generally aren't very good, as you can expect from a small size battery in a digital SLR. Right, thank you very much. Right, we have another Amazon product here, another light. No, not as good. Well, I don't know. You might get that packaging. It doesn't seem like it, because there's 2 items in there, which I would have thought. Oh, blimey. Okay, I didn't expect that. I don't know why on earth I have that. And that's the actual unit there. I didn't order that. Maybe that comes with it. I don't understand why. It's a suction cup mount, which I can use that. Very good. Let's hope I didn't pay any extra for that. Right, your usual rubbish in it. Right, get rid of the gel pack. Vlog master plan. The giveaway Tuesday thing. Now, I did contact these people about this. Now, that giveaway Tuesday offer is no longer valid. They're not doing it anymore, so it's a bit wrong them sticking in through. There's a quality control pass. It's Chinese, so it probably means absolutely nothing. Sorry. We've got the actual unit there. I'll unpack that in a second. And we've got some instructions. Are they all in Chinese? They look like they are. So, the instructions... Oh no, we've got something on the back. No, we have. Probably very, very poorly translated. But yeah, we'll have a look at that later. Let's undo his charging cable. There we go. What have we got? Oh, USB-C. Wow. Wasn't expecting that. Though it's sort of becoming the industry standard now, so there's not really any excuses. Is the unit. That's actually quite nice. I like that. Now let's see if we've got any power. Yeah, it's not particularly over bright. Oh, okay, so it does get brighter. So that's its lowest setting and off. Yeah, that's not too bad. That's doable for on top of a camera. I'm not sure what that does. We can have a look at that. All the different modes. Oh, blimey. It is quite bright. And there's your charging charging port there. There's your hot shoe for your camera. Oh, and a mount for a tripod, really good. And you can obviously put different accessories, microphones, other flashes, other lights even, another one of these cubes on top, or cubes all the way around. That would actually be quite good. One there, one there, and one there, 4 cubes. Yeah, that would work. That would make it really powerful. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Not bad. Have to see how long the battery lasts. Right, this is LED lights from Amazon. And a lot of people have moaned they haven't got full kits when they've received theirs, so we will be checking this over. This is one. Yeah, it looks good. Not sure how these legs are meant to work. I'm going to screw them. Probably not. There's a cap. Oh, okay. Not a massive fan on that, but it's not too bad. Okay. Oh, we have got some gels in here. That's the other light. We'll have a look at that in a second. Got 2 oranges, 2 blues, 2 reds. I've got a funny feeling. Oh no, that is, yeah, on the box it's got red, blue, orange and white. Or obviously white is what's already on there. Pop the other one out. Some people have said they don't actually work. You might get one that works and one that doesn't, so... Right, there they are. Let's quickly untangle these wires so we can plug them in. Give them a quick check. The only issue with these is they're either on or off. There's no in between. So it's just placement to dim them down or use filters. Not a lot of people understand that sort of side of it. They do like to have dimming lights. Right, let's get my power supply here. And there's not actually any switches, which would have been a plus to switch them on and off rather than just sticking them in a plug socket. Well, unless they have got a switch. Oh yeah, no, there's a switch underneath. Let me just show you the switch. There we go, switch on and off. Yeah, so that's good. Not bad little stands they're on. Not bad at all. Right. Let's go, the first one on. Oh yeah, that works. And the second one on. Wow, they are very, very bright. I like those. That's really good. Really, really good. Better than I thought they would be. There we go. That's the 60 LED E-Mart lights from Amazon. Right, this is Light Strips. It's not really Light Strips of London, it's Light Strips London. That's their name. This is their secret, what's it called? Mystery gift box. So we'll see what this is in here. If I can open it. Wow. Okay. Still not sure what it is. RGB. Right. Still doesn't really say. Okay, it's a few light strips. And no controller, so... Okay. It's got an LED controller with a remote control. Not too bad, I'd say probably 2 meters. Yeah, it's not too bad, I suppose. £8, about the right price. It's meant to be a 30 quid value though, so that's nowhere near that. But there we go, that's that. Right, here we have the Light Strips London Cosmic Star Projector lamp. I have had this out of the box and had a little bit of a look at it. Let's get him out again. You'll get the normal user manual, which doesn't really tell you a massive amount, just basic controls for the controller, which that's a little controller there, which I've found isn't the best controller in the world, but it works. It does what it needs to do. You will need to supply your own AAA batteries. Let's just pop that down there. It's well packed. Like I said, I have had this out, so the packaging, it normally comes wrapped in this. You get a USB-C lead, which, yeah, that's very good, you know, keeping up with the times. But there is a sort of drawback with the USB-C lead. I'll talk about that a little bit later. And here's the lamp. And that seems to be everything, you know. It's got controls. It's a Bluetooth speaker. I haven't tried it as a Bluetooth speaker yet. It's meant to charge up and have a battery. Now, I'm yet to see that because I've put this on charge. I've been told by the manufacturers that it doesn't have a battery, even though on the website it does actually state that it's got a lithium-ion battery built in and it's good for 18 hours, which was a bit of a disappointment. But it's not a killer of the item, because it does work very well. Let's plug it in. We've got an on and off button just here. We just pop him on. All lights up. It does give, it's not going to be easy for you to see. You can sort of see it on the side of my Mac down there. It's got a laser that likes to shoot in your eyes that you need to, let's turn that off, because there we go. The laser isn't the best thing, but we've got lots of different colours. Let me see, I can't remember how I got this to rotate. I can't remember which button it was now. I think it was that one. No, that's one of its program modes. Let's just cycle through the colours.
Power up.
This is the issue I had with the remote. It doesn't recognise your button strokes all the time. Yeah, it's still not the best. There we go, we got the green. So then you can turn the green off completely. Go on to the white colour. It's fine. You can mix the colours up as well, which is pretty cool. The blue won't go off. There we go. Blue's off. Let's pop the red back on and mix it with the green. And I'm not sure if you can do 3 colours at once. No, it's only 2. So it's green and white and the lasers. So lasers on. Let's turn the laser off. Again, let's pop the green back in because it's easiest to see, and turn the blue off. And figure out how I managed to get it to rotate and move, because I really can't remember how I got it to do that. Ah, there we go. Just press the S button and it does look really good. I mean, I can't complain. Let me pop the camera onto the ceiling so you can have a look. There we go. There's the effects, and it does look really good. I can't fault that at all. That is really good. And you can turn it down. You get 2 options down, then back up to maximum, and then maximum again. We can pop another colour in there. Let's pop a red in. Oh, there we go. So we've got the red. I prefer this without the laser. I'm not a massive fan of the laser bits and pieces on it. I'm just cycling through some of the colours. The blue and the green looks pretty cool. Oh, can't turn the blue off now. There we go. And let's see if we can get the laser back on. No, maybe it's that one. This is the controls. Oh, there we go. There we go. There's a laser mixed in. They don't move. Well, not that I've figured out at the moment if they do or not. But as far as I can see, they don't move. They just flicker on and off, which is gone off again. I think they just cycle through. But yeah, overall, I'm quite impressed with this. It's a shame that it doesn't charge and it doesn't have a battery in it. I am sort of a bit annoyed with that. Price point, there are other ones on the market for a lot cheaper, but I'm not sure then if they have got the built-in Bluetooth facility. I haven't tried that yet. It's something I will try. I might do a review on that as well, possibly. But I did look inside, you know, through the little vents in the side. It's got a couple of speakers in there. It's not a very heavy unit, so I'm not expecting those speakers to be very loud. I expect they're probably good enough for what most people will use them for. But for me, yeah, I like a nice sounding Bluetooth speaker, something like a Bose or an LG Bluetooth speaker. They sound fantastic. But anyway, there we go. That is my review. I will be doing a review on the actual light strips from the big long light strips from Light Strips London, and we'll see how that goes. Just keep an eye out for my next video. Thank you very much.
I understand there are lots of pressures and everything wants to get back to normality as quick as possible. The death toll's past 100,000. That's a lot of people. I know someone who makes up to buy a few.
It's Wednesday, 3rd of February, and I've just had another meeting on Teams with people who are struggling to motivate themselves, organise their day. What I'm mostly doing is reassuring them that they're not alone, even though they feel very alone at the moment. I've just taught my last lesson of this half term. It's been a really tough one. There have been some real struggles along the way. There have been some real triumphs too.
I've praised the dedication of the staff who've been incredibly adaptable, dedication to the pupils who work really hard.
We confirm that 2 weeks from today, Monday the 8th of March, schools and colleges across England will reopen.
I'm just really relieved because it means that we get to see my friends again.
Really gifted partner. There's lots of anxiety around how are we going to manage and at the same time,
I feel elated that schools are going to be open to pupils on the 8th of March, so that we can do what we love doing and what we do best, which is teaching classrooms with pupils.
A very powerful account there from staff and students. And earlier I spoke to the Deputy Head Teacher of King's School, Rob Jekyls, and asked him how he felt about the way everyone has responded to this latest lockdown.
I'm extremely proud of both the students and the staff. They and pupils' parents have faced all kinds of challenges in this period of time. I'm delighted at how they've risen.
Well, I was not thinking the abridged version today. I literally just going to say, is Richie doing anything this year? We've had this before, went on for quite some time. He's good. I'm feeling that. He's a real good Jay. Well, I was born in 1950. Now, I spent most of my working life in industrial organization, for about 4 years, student college. Before that, I used to be appointments with amateur dramatics, and I sang in a group for some time. One of my best and most enjoyable interests is the SIPS senior screen, where you go to the pictures and at the register you get 3 cups of beer. Very nice. I'm so sorry, I'm just looking up the word abridged. Dave, lovely to have you back with us. What are you going to go for? Listen, you're through to the next round, doesn't matter. Even a score of 150. Oh, excellent.
driving and the presence of a spacecraft as described in the report, and many other things.
Of course, these reports and their details have many conspiracy theories
and the potential command center for combat project operations. It will soon go above the field side of the uniformed officials and as much as people might argue that this would be a stretch, the logistics and development that had already been established at Woodlow Manor were more than prepared to undertake such a project and to become a completely self-reliant facility and factory capable of its own research, production and testing. What many critics and skeptics of this idea do not realise is the extent of the size and ability of Woodlow Manor's vast complex tunnel systems. The underground tunnels and facilities make up more than 2.2 million square feet. To get a sense of this scale, one should look towards one of the biggest warehouse production facilities in the world, the fulfillment centre. 2.2 million square feet is more than twice the size of Amazon's fulfillment centre, which works to be a massive warehouse that produces and houses the endless goods available on Amazon available worldwide. Now imagine that level of production completely underground, self-sufficient and twice as massive, with a budget of the British military, additional black budget spending and an endless amount of Royal Air Force engineers that are capable of doing the impossible. The potential is nearly limitless. Now, if we take into account the past 70 years and the massive amount of reports that total over 5,000 documents and investigations, that would mean the facility had the ability to investigate and report roughly once every 5 days on top of the additional clandestine operations that existed throughout this time, and the usage of the manor for sensitive intelligence and military operations. These reports are also only made up of the surviving documents and shared intelligence with the National Archive that are still around from that era. According to various sources and those within the intelligence community, many other reports, investigations, and further informational documents have been destroyed to prevent any further information, which could mean an additional tremendous amount of evidence for the search for alien activity and alien disclosure that are lost forever. The scale of this performance had to have already been massive and well underway. It is also important to remember that information at the Woodlow Manor went through high levels of filtering processes, and so forged documents would not have been created or stored at the facility. Many skeptics claim that the released documents supplied to the
Yeah.
of the box, it's likely to wander off square and that'll ruin the part. Ideally, we'd whack the holes through on the mill, but our little tag doesn't have 600 mil of travel, so I'm stuck. The plan here is to go through one side to 10 mil with a step drill, and then drill through the other side with a 10 mil twist drill, and then back to the step to take all the holes out to 12 mil. We use the step drill as much as possible, mainly because it leaves an accurate round hole, whereas a fluted twist drill can leave the hole somewhat less circular. With all the holes drilled, the last job on the legs is to put a radius on each corner. The radius needs to be less than that of the roller so it doesn't foul when the scissors start to go up. While I finish that job, let's see what Nick is up to now.
So the main size of the main frame around this 50 by 50 by 5 mil angle, which has not been installed that long, honest. And the size of the frame is going to be dictated by the length we've got left.
It extends up to 7 inches. Now, let's be honest, in the book, I can be stabilized. I'm still there out there. I haven't come across the end of having stabilized the phone. So, the touching the item and having the item and still feeding down. It doesn't fit into a decent book of this tracking attachment. As you can see, this fits perfectly fine. It's secure in place. It works well. It handles the weight of the phone because the iPhone didn't come out as heavy. No, we have no reason. Freestanding. You can also connect your smartphone via Bluetooth to the gimbal, and that will give you some extra functions and buttons. So you've got a zoom button on the right, a record button on the bottom, and you even got a show button on the back. And you also have a micro USB port so you can charge the actual gimbal. So awesome extendable gimbal stabilizer. This is the Joby Smart Stabilizer people. So this cool looking gadget is by 12 South. It's for the time porter for Apple Watch. We've got a hard case here. It's covered in looks and feels quite cool. Here we have a large screen portable DVD player.
Right, we're going to attempt to install these. So we're going to want
6 hours of battery.
the
The screen does swivel around,
transmitter.
so you can fold it completely backwards
one
and
there.
use it like a tablet.
It's got the
Now,
two
not
bits on the
play
back.
DVD, so you can also watch AVI and
Right.
DivX videos and movies from the USB
I've
and
already
memory
put the
card
plugs
port.
in already.
You can also connect this DVD player to your television with the included AV cables.
Sure where I
So
put
here
the
is my
wires, though.
13-inch MacBook Pro compared to the 15.5-inch
There you go.
portable DVD player. I just wanted to give you an idea of the size. So you can see that screen is absolutely huge, 15.5 inches. That has to be the biggest portable DVD player I've ever seen. A quick look at all the buttons. You've got 2 speakers over here, so stereo speakers. You've got the LCD power button, subtitle button, rewind forward, and some navigation over here with volume control as well. Here is the disc eject tray. So this does support DVDs, DVD-RWs, and even CDRs.
So we've got
for
a
your
little red
VCDs.
light on
Now,
there.
quickly show you the
Not sure I like
ports on the
the
side. And you do have
idea
a
of the
full-size
aerial at
USB
the
port, a full-size SD card
the back. Right.
headphone jack, AV out,
we
AV
will
in, your main power button, your power socket, and another USB port.
look over
And it says
here.
game under that, so you may be able to play games on this as well. Now everything can be controlled with the onboard buttons, but you do get a small remote control included. And I like to add, it's actually very light. It's not a heavy device. It's big. There is a screen protector on there, and I'm just going to leave that on. So for core product number 7, we
So I'm
have
not sure if they are
the
connected.
X-Sound H5D
couldn't tell you.
wireless Bluetooth headphones. So here we have
So,
a pair of
Let
noise
me
cancelling
try the
wireless
remote
headphones.
control. Sorry about the mess over there.
Metal and plastic. They do feel and look like premium. You have plenty of padding on the head and also on the ear cups.
They are actually quite comfortable to wear, and you can swivel these up to 95 degrees. The size is adjustable, and
Yeah,
this
seems to
part
work
over here is
absolutely
made from
fine.
metal, so these are made to last. Now the headphones consist of two 50mm drivers, and they are designed to
Excellent.
produce a true hi-fi quality
Not a
sound,
bad
which
little
is
thing.
loud and bassy.
Ah, two more. Well, packaging, it's all wet. So let's hope this is all okay. Where it's been shipped, isn't it?
Condensation.
Shouldn't really be like that though, should it? You can see it on there. It's probably condensation, but it seems dry. There is that shadow of a watermark on the top of it.
You won. You set one in possibility. Yeah, 1 minute. Yeah, that's great. People are like setting and crucial. Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Good to have you, Susanna. Tell us all about it.
I work for the same company that owns Ruler and work on apartments, so basically producing travel guidebooks, as she explained. In my spare time, I do modern design.
That's quite fun. How long have you done the modern giant?
About 22 years, and I've taught for 20.
That's your pretty hand, the modern giant.
Well, I think I am at this stage.
So do I. Okay, now, there you are. You're on 64. You have to get a score of 66 or less. Can you talk us through the ball?
The Audrey Hepburn film is My Fair Lady. I think a lot of people would know that. I don't know the Jason Robards one or the Peter O'Toole, so I'm going to have to go with How the West Was Won.
How the West Was Won, says Susanna. Okay, here's your red line. Let's see if we can get you below this red line with How the West Was Won. It's right. You guys, we're in the Huracan Pessamante. Oh my god, it's just like, oh, I need this. I need this in my life. Seven a.m. This is the first time I've ever had to start my car this early in the morning. Rest in peace, neighbors. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the vlog. So today we have a really, really special day in total. I'm at the airport. This is not the normal international commercial side of the airport. This is the private side, Shell Arab Center here in Victoria. And we have a charter company that I've connected up with to fly me over to Vancouver today. So I'm not on one of those cramped little tiny seaplanes. So this is Oakley. Oakley's the pilot. He's also a fan of the channel, which is super cool. And what are we flying in today, man? D842. A D842. Yeah. We're gonna jump in Huracan because this is the private side. We can drive right on.
I can't see that working very well, if it works at all, as those are very hard to put on there. Let's have a quick test. Yeah, that works. Not bad. See if it all packs up in the box without having to take that off of there.
This is today's ride for my way to Vancouver and back to Lamborghini Vancouver to take care of a video shoot I have with them on the brand new Huracan Pessamante. It's going to be an amazing time. But so we're getting flown private. Top of the world, Mom. Dude, this thing is so sick.
No, it needs taking apart. Just won't fit. Relatively simple to get back in the box.
issues.